Hello and welcome to another episode of Teacher's Corner Playthrough. So, the last episode we finished Painful Omens and have received another bridge officer, Temet. She is a science officer. So, first thing I'm going to do, get rid of her standard issue stuff because I have plenty for her. And I shall be putting on the body shields, and there we go. Alright, so this leaves me with only one set to go. There we go. And we do have, okay, and we do have some pickups from the mission to get rid of. We'll go to the bar to recycle those in a bit. Alright, and you see I'm standing in front of the bridge officer trainer because we're going to look at Temet's skills. And you see she has tractor beam, which I'm not really a fan of for starting out. Ooh, looks like we have some leaks of some things that are coming. Alright, so I want, when starting out, let's look at space, I like to have either science team or hazard emitters. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and actually get science team 1 here. So I'm going to go to my bridge officer trainer and science, and I'm going to buy science team 1. There. Alright, so I have my training manual, and I'm going to put that on Temet. Okay, there we go. And that is now her default. If I go to station, I will need to choose it. Okay. Alright, you notice the only one I've put as my standard away team so far is my engineer. I'm going to fill that standard away team out with engineers. As right now, Temet and Tarsi do have the gear that I crafted that's basically they're holding on to it. I will be able to take it off of them and put them on engineers as I get them. Alright, so they're holding the gear for now. They won't need it if I leave them as bridge officers on my starship, but not on the ground. So they are pretty much just holding it so I can clear out my inventory. Alright, and of course, since I've gotten some skill, I'm going to see, yes, I do have one more space point to spend. So I'm going to fill out my advanced energy training, energy weapon training. So now I have all 3 points in energy weapon training. Next I'll be filling out my science, and I'll be going with that to fill out these 2 because I'm going to go for the science ultimate. Alright, moving right along. Now that we have that, let's go to our episodes. We did In the Shadow of Cestus. We did Painful Omens, where we learned that Ensign Hunter is actually Daniels, a temporal agent from the future. Now, return to Babel. Marauders from the future seek to disrupt the historic Babel Conference. Return to the 23rd century to stop their plot. We're already in the 23rd century, so
We have a problem at Babel. Cord and rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage, and they're threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the Cordon sector. I'd like you to work with the negotiation team and try to resolve this peacefully.
Travel to the Babel system. This will give me some experience points and some gear. And it will give me a choice of different tactical officers. Alright. Before I move on to that, I'm going to go ahead and
speak with you in my quarters.
Oh,
I think it's time for that explanation I owe you.
Daniels wants to meet with us as well. Alright, first things first.
There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain.
And I'm going to go to the
Something's
bartender.
Not right. I'll explain shortly.
That wall always gets me. Alright, talk to the bartender because I'm going to empty out some of the extra things in my inventory. Alrighty. Alright, so this is a green level shield. It's not one that I crafted, so I'm going to get rid of that. This was a mission reward. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't really have a need for these, so I'm going to get rid of them. And I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. So that clears out a bit of my inventory. Hit sort again. Okay. Okay, I won't be able to open the plasmonic leech until I actually get to 2409. Alright, so I've done this now. Let's go to the Babel complex. Alright. Now, return to B. Alright, so these are part of my bridge crew, right, or my ground crew right now. They won't be forever, but Scavern will be. Because he's an engineer, and engineers on the ground are OP. Yay. Alright.
Alright. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least.
Chekhov!
For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
Chekhov. Alright, so now I love this temporal ready room. The look of it is so nice.
Thank you for coming, Captain. The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
We'll make this right. Alright, so now I'm going to the Enterprise 2266. Okay, here we go. And I'm supposed to talk to Chekhov.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors manually on the bridge.
Oh, I have to go to the bridge.
Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Ensign Pavel Chekhov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer.
Understood. I'll leave my officers here with you, too, just in case.
Let's get to work. I will check with you again after you are done on the bridge. I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little... snug.
Uhura is on duty. That's so cool. Alright. There we go.
Nice work. I'm getting some readings from Deck 11, but I can't pinpoint them. Some sort of interference. We'll need to get close and scan by hand. Start with the mess hall. There are a lot of people coming and going there.
Right, heading to Deck 11 now. And we can't talk to Ensign Chekhov. Turbolift to Deck 11. Surreptitiously scanning the Andorian delegate. We have many others to scan as well. Oh no, we've been spotted!
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
It does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
You better hurry. You need to finish before the Tellarite ambassador starts to fight with Ambassador Sarek. If Captain Kirk arrives, he will certainly recognize that you are not one of the crew.
I'm going as fast as this scanner will let me.
You seem unwilling to wait for the council meeting, Ambassador. No matter. We favor admission.
You favor? Why?
Under Federation law, Corridon can be protected, and its wealth administered for the benefit of its people.
Sensors are showing that one of the delegates is leaving the lounge. Follow him. He might be trying to slip out before you can get a scan.
I'm on it. He won't get far.
It's well for you. Vulcan has no mining interest.
Corridon has nearly unlimited wealth of dilithium
Is there
crystals,
something I can help you with?
but it is underpopulated. and unprotected. This invites illegal mining operations.
I'm well aware of that. I'm weary of listening to the Tellarite ranting at the Vulcan. I'd like to retire to my quarters. Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
This is Chekhov. I haven't found any signs of Nakul activity down here. Find anything among the delegation? Head back toward the armory and see if you can narrow it down. I'll meet you there.
All right. That was awesome hearing those clips from the show. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That was, wow. I was impressed they actually got the original sound from the show and were able to include it. That was awesome. All the TOS goodness. We're surprised that we didn't get to hear during the playthroughs on Tribble. Yay!
Looks like they're on the move, though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1.
Right. Let's get back to the junction and collect some readings.
Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception. Head toward the observation deck. Turn toward the engineering circuits, away from the turbo leaf. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav. One down and likely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador Gav, unfortunately. If memory serves, Captain Kirk was attacked next, on Deck 5.
Let's move out before it's too late for Kirk. Yes. Oops, nice little visual glitch there. Nothing like falling through. Oh no, not cool!
The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him. Stabilize him, quickly. Dr. McCoy will be here shortly to finish the job.
Leave it to me. Sounds like duct tape.
Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
Alright, we'll stop them there. Turbolift to engineering. Talk to Scotty.
There's a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on Dorzana Station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future of the Federation. There's no time to explain. You have to trust us, old friend. We're here to help.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces. and get rid of that bloody bomb, if you can.
Scotty will call out jobs that he needs you to do, find the right console, and send the correct orders. Between orders, work on the bomb to keep it from exploding. Alright.
Divert power to the number 4 shield.
So pay attention to what glows up. Where's divert power? Shields.
Not that one.
Oops, wrong one then.
Divert power to the number 6 shield. Not that one. Divert power to the number 6 shield. Not that one.
Okay, I must be doing something wrong. Let's see.
Divert power to the number 6 shield.
Divert power to shields.
Not that one.
I'm not sure why it keeps telling me not that one.
Divert power to the number 4 shield.
There we go.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
There we go. Trying to figure it out. Okay.
Auxiliary power to weapons.
There we go. Now we're getting this figured out.
Now check on that bomb.
Check on the bomb! It's gonna explode! Here we go. Disarming the bomb, Scotty.
Repair teams to deck 19.
Repair teams over here to deck 19. There we go. Scotty's order!
Work. Now check on that bomb. That's got him.
Oops, visual glitching.
The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
Alright, we're beaming to the Orion ship.
Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
Not saying anything about where Scotty's head appeared. Wow. Just wow. Alright. We're supposed to pursue the
The
knuckle.
Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Okay. traits are paying off nicely here. Alright, let's get this done. Override the security console. And across the hall to do the other one. There we go. Keep firing. Remember, when you see drops, pick them up, because that will be the option, especially if you are leveling a brand new tune to get some gear. Alright. Aim and crouch. Always remember to aim. Default act.
I'm going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back.
Try to keep them away from you. Check off. Okay. And beam us up, Daniel. In other words, get us out of here. Alright, back in the Temporal ready room. And we talk to...
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what you've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, this won't be the strangest thing he'll see in his career. Not by a long shot.
It might make our next meeting a little awkward.
Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I can send you and Captain Chekhov back to your respective timelines when you're ready.
Alright, thanks, Daniel. And of course, we get to talk
That
to
was
Chekhov.
quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event, the Battle of Procyon 5. That conflict will determine the...
Oh, he got cut off.
Ah, but you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear, a time that will never come again.
True. Thanks for everything, Captain. Until next time. And I can return to Sector now. Love the animation with the communicator. Awesome sauce. Return to Babel is now complete. Turning it in.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as planned, and Corridan is admitted to the Federation. Well done. I'll continue to monitor the timeline for incursions. I hope I can count on you again when the time comes for action.
Okay, and this gives us a bit of gear. Ooh, neutrino deflector. That looks interesting. Some control expertise, some drain expertise. Okay. And perception. This would be good for an up-and-coming science character. Alright, and I have to choose. Let's choose a human male tactical officer. I'm going for the leadership bonus. Plus hull regen rate. And we'll deal with his skills later. Okay. Collect reward. And we'll let him join. Alrighty. And that is it for the Babel episode. And I'll see you next time.